gentlemen, this is Jeff P. It is 7 p.m. Pacific time. Today's date, July 22nd, 2021. I am on Deadpool's channel, one of my subscribers, and I subscribe to him. And he's been catching some stuff that's totally, I'm not going to say it blew my mind, but just showing just how crazy things are getting. Stuff that I've already shown, passing shadows of planets and objects across our skies, and things are getting bigger and crazier by the month, by the moment. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. This is absolutely crazy. So first, this was captured by a cell phone. It was, I asked him, it was on his cell phone. Yep, it was a Note 20. All right, from a cell phone, folks. You too could catch it if you have an eye for it. So we're going to play this in real time. Did you miss that? Let's play that again. Wow. Happens pretty fast, doesn't it? Let's slow that one down. At about 11 second mark here. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so next we're going to show you, and then I'm going to break this down. And the sun sim value. Wow, this is some really crazy stuff. So we saw the sky shadow, and I want to show you the plasma burst. And then I've downloaded some more from there, and we're going to break this down. Plasma burst. 34-second video. And I want you to notice how it's even affecting the camera. Wow. Let's watch that little part again. Where have we seen that before, folks? You remember my horizontal lighting videos? Huh. Kind of looks like plasma's like reacting with the lenses up there. If you don't know what that is, stay tuned and go. So there's some technology up there, folks. And there's some extra planetary objects that are coming in really close. And there's a lot of deception going on, things that are hiding in the skies. All right, so I strongly suggest you're missing out if you don't go to Deadpool's channel. I'll leave a link in the description. If you don't go to his channel, you're missing out on what's coming. So you really want to subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description box. So let's go back over some of these videos. First of all, the plasma burst. Okay, I want to show you just that. Remember that horizontal lightning? Look at that. What kind of lightning is that? It's not even, it wasn't even making thunder either. Just silent. Well, there we see some thunder there. There might have been some thunder, but not enough to create. Look at this. Since when is you watch cameras and see the magnetic effects on your camera create this kind of distortion? Look at that. Whoa. And where have we seen that? Look. Let's just play it all the way through. And if you definitely want to go and look at this, you're also going to notice some very interesting things, like very large, perfectly circular appearing clouds or something that's up there, right? I don't want to imply that that would be the lens or part of the giant lens array. Then we've got we got a really good one here. Look at this one, folks. I don't think Deadpool even noticed this one. But not only was there an object flying across the sky here, but it actually splits what I think right into and reforms as this object right here. Look what happens when it hits there, appears to come back together, and then splits, and then snaps back together again. I believe what we're looking at right there is the edge of a lens here and the edge of the lens here. Very suspicious objects come flying across the sky. I thought that was most noteworthy why that is happening. Let's look at this at regular speed. That's exactly what it looked like to the naked eye if you were paying attention. So I thought that was absolutely phenomenal, really. And I'm going to get into this. Check this one out, folks. Remember I talked about the lenses, the lens arrays. If you're new to my channel, you just stay tuned and you can go to my lens array playlist or my sun simulator playlist. And I explain it all there. I'm going to do some of it here, but that would just make for a really long video. I just want to show Deadpool's work here and kind of show you, because it really just goes what I've been talking about all this time. This is insane, folks. I'm telling you. I believe this is a lens that's being moved. Look, let me pause this. First of all, and keep your eyes focused here. It first appears. Okay. And don't even dare say lens flare. This is so far from lens flare, folks. Anybody who knows, this is the lens flare. But you tell me what this is, okay? All right. Here it comes. Getting brighter, getting bigger. Notice how it passes right through the center of the sun, or what we think is the sun. And then, you know what? Let me just play at normal speed. It happens kind of fast, but it is quite freaky. But those aren't paying attention would completely miss it, because it's happening right before your very eyes. Probably every single day. Here it comes. Moving at the same speed as some of these shadows and objects we're going to see. Moving over here, comes back, grows in size, comes right through the sun, and gets really big and sweeps by. Did you see that? Did you see that? Where are you paying attention? Check it out. Okay, so again, it pops up here, gets bigger, and then goes smack through perfectly through the center of the sun and comes through here. Folks, that's what I've been saying all along. There's a giant set of lenses in front of the sun. Before I go any further, man, does that blow you away? Because look at that. The sky is changing, right? Let me give you kind of a quick rundown on the sun simulator, because if you're only to those that are new, please be patient if you've seen this before. Why do we need a sun simulator? Well, folks, it's because we need something shining like the sun while the real one is being eclipsed. There is a piece of equipment that's been built and been working on since 1983, when they knew this object was coming in. Here's the Earth. We have a set of lenses. This is a side diagram of the sun simulator. There is actually a patent on it. I'm not making this stuff up. So this sun simulator orbits around the sun. The real Earth orbits around the sun. This light appears and stays in front of the sun all the time, so that we have something shining like the sun while the real one is being eclipsed. That's where we get our dark sun halos. But that's a whole nother topic. Just go back and watch that. And so we have our lenses here. All right. You've got more questions, you can go to my sun simulator playlist, and you will not be disappointed. Let's go back to some of those other ones. We had the fast object splitting in two. We had this one here. Again, this is all captured from what I find interesting here. Watch how the massive shadow. Now, I've captured these shadows before. All right, let's just play it. This, I believe, is time-lapse because of the speed of the birds. I could be wrong. And we should be seeing it. And there it goes. Did you see that? it flies past so fast, it just almost like it skips a set of frames. Okay, this is another one. I call it Massive Sky Shadow 2. This is captured from the Deadpool's channel. And I want to show you one really cool thing. First of all, we're going to play this in full speed. Don't blink, you'll miss it. It's all a matter of seconds. All right. It was right towards the end here. Okay. I want to show you one thing here. I wanted you to notice, look at this sun, right? And kind of like the sun simulator, the sun should not be able to fluctuate size in a fraction of a second. Look at that. Okay, that just shows you, that's, again, a whole nother topic, but it does support the artificial sun. Remember, we have the artificial sun. We're looking at the white center as a sun simulator. The real sun is behind it in outer space. This yellow one, and the red object, I think, is flying right behind it. Look how it changes the shape of the sun. See that? In a fraction of a second as it passes behind. Like I said, it's there to shine like the sun while the real one's being eclipsed. And apparently this is no lunar eclipse, folks. This happens so fast the sun just flickers because the light source is being blocked. Put more back on that. Look at that. I bet that would have been a dark. Look at that. Let's play that at full speed. There it goes. And now we got another one. And folks, we've seen this before. But I think we really got the goods on this one because this is quite impressive. Because I want to show you, we've seen these beams in the sky. And I normally, there's something phenomenal with that, most of them. But this one here, we got them because I want to show you that these beams in the sky right here and here, you could say there's mountain shadows and everything else. I don't think so, but a little too straight and far. We've seen these many times. But look what happens next. We're actually going to see a beam form in a matter of seconds and then stay there. It's one thing I noticed. Okay, so again, we still have the two beams. Watch as a second beam just suddenly emerges while the sun has hardly even changed position. Absolutely impossible unless there's something in front of the sun. And I think here is the beginning of it in this footage. I'm going to play it through. That this is part of the structure of the sun simulator right here. We're going to watch the emergence of this beam right here. And there you go, folks. Now we've got another beam that's suddenly emerging here. Getting darker and darker. That's crazy. Why didn't it form at the same time? Why is it only starting down here? Well, we've seen that before. Unfortunately, if I show you the footage, I would get a copyright strike on it. But I think I do have it in my best of footage. So I'm showing you the original footage first from Deadpool's channel. And then I'm going to show you stuff that I captured as well along the same lines. And let's see, we had the big red shadow. We had, let's just show this one again. I also wanted to point out in this, we have a circular, massive circular right here. And then we have another circular here. I believe these ultra thin lenses are being held to some kind of alien tech. And then this shadow comes through. And now, we've seen these shadows before, but now it's coming in red. Okay, folks, this was also captured. Remember that moving light lens? I think that's what this is here. remember, a lens can pull the light away from the center focus and create dark areas. So I think it does kind of look uh, like 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 bacteria or something swimming around in a petri dish. How crazy is that? Notice it's got kind of a clear center to it. I mean, like not clear, but when I say right here, this is darker on the outer sides and it's lighter in the center here. It's like it's being guided, moving at the same speed and erratic, semi erratic behavior like we saw from the lens earlier. And they may be focusing this in front of where we be seeing these passing planetary bodies using a more sophisticated version of something what best described as a Rochester cloaking field. And that, I find it very suspicious. Once again, we have a semicircle here, which I believe is part of a more larger circle. Yep. And where have we seen all that before? Let's see if I had any more original footage. We had the red plasma. And let's see, fast object, big shadow, big red shadow. No, I had this one. I did have one. I think it was Deadpool's actually offered you moving mirror across massive sky shadow. Yeah, we showed you this one. And see how it's changing the size of the sun just for that instant. Well, I guess the colds was just gonna have to give up that whole lens flare thing, right? Flickering sun is because there's something in front of it, the real one. So, how about this one, folks? What? Just so you know, this was probably, I forget the timing on this now. This is probably like 3 or 4 years ago in Southern California. And look what the guy, these, a man and a woman, you can audibly hear it. And all this was seen almost during the same time frame. What the fuck? It's so crazy.
Did you get it?
I'm taking freaking video.
Okay, so get that one over there.
I did.
Wait. Clear it off. Did you save it? You just erased it. Let me see it.
So there you go, folks. There's the sun setting over here, but what is this? Huh? I think it's the gas giant. I call it the red Kachina. You may get all their fun names for it, but that's what I think it is. And then, of course, on the Dill Mart channel, of course, the most fabulous shot ever. Let me, I've watched this footage many, many times, and you can almost see the lens is just too close for this thing to be hidden now. Literally passing through the cloud generated, the fake cloud system generated by the cloaked UFOs that are miles long and in diameter. Wow. And you know, all this cloaking technology and UFOs and Project Bluebeam, you know, and predictive programming and Chicken Little, by the way. Some people actually used to call me Chicken Little, but remember this, Chicken Little was right at the end of the movie. I want to remind you about Project Bluebeam and the fake sky and what you're looking at and all the trickery, right? What if there was a bunch of alien ships parked above us right now projecting the fake sky above us using cloaking technology? And this movie, that this comes literally out of the sky, hits Chicken Little on the head, bam, and it's a hexagonal cloak. And he lifts it up, and it's cloaked on the side. But go back and watch it. What you're going to see next is the horror look of everybody looking at the sky at the same time. Something strange is happening. Look at this. The sky is just like cracking open. And spoiler alert, but that little hex thing was actually a little thing that fell off the bottom of one of these giant spaceships. So the sky cracks open. They come down. In case you missed it, moving too fast for you, but yeah. Let me pause that. It happened so quick. That was the real-time movie speed, by the way, right there. So here they come, and they're alien cities that were been living above us the whole time and come invade us, and then they start zapping everybody in sight. Don't y'all love Hollywood? Right. Okay. And then, kind of going back to what I saw about the Sun Simulator patent. Yes, there was a patent on it. And, this is the Sun Simulator patent. This was the lens, not the lens array, but the light array, a series of xenon arc lamps that lit off and projected and scattered light back across the sky. Patented back in the 70s. So, and I wanted to show you, let's see what, one more thing. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. Oh yeah. So, and then my capture of the Red Kachina in Germany, which they deleted this frame. It actually appeared in Halloween. That's exactly what we saw right there. And some of you may see that. And look at this plasma right behind it. And you should have seen the scenes, but what it looked like just before it peered through for a moment in time. Just like we saw on the Dill Martin channel. Remember that. So, I hope you liked this video. Please copy, like, and share, and have a blessed day.